What's good, YouTube? It's TB the Bomber here. I haven't posted a video in a while. It's gonna be the first deck list for the new format and all that. I know it's not even the deck I'm posting right now. It's not even a format deck. I'm honestly gonna be playing a lot of budget decks from now on until I can regain all the cards I had lost recently. I'm gonna be playing pretty much old decks. Well, older decks from when I first started playing Yu-Gi-Oh, just more modern. So, the deck right now I have is Little City. A deck one of my former teammates had made back in the '09 format of '09. Format of '09. It was Little City. Just recently came out. It was with 3 impressions, obviously at that time, but obviously I can't do that. So, yeah, it's a somewhat modern. It's a budget modern version of that old build. So let me get started with it. Alright. It's standard heroes. So it's 1 Stratos. It's Little City. So what you kind of have to run is 2 Captain Golds. 3 is too much, 1 is not enough, and 2 is good also because, I'll show you later, but he's, a later combo, but he's 2100. He practically beats over a lot of stuff, honestly. So after that, standard any hero build is your 3 alias. That's pretty standard. It's all the heroes I run, honestly. I don't run any more. It's just these 6. I feel like that's enough. It's Little City. I'm gonna tell you now. It's whatever. I'm not gonna save it. It has skill drain in it, so I feel like this is really all you need for the heroes. You don't want Voltic. Voltic is very dead. Bubble Man, you would rather have a little bit more of consistency of hand in this build. So I don't run Bubble Man. And Ocean, since I have skill drain, is extremely dead. So those are only still 6 heroes I run. To continue, it's pretty. Little City is pretty much light as hero beatdown, light beatdown. So you kind of have to run honest. Pretty obvious. You can just. I've gone in a lot of situations. I've summoned honest, attack for 1100, send back to the hand, just to do little damage. And obviously, since almost every monster in here is light, so he works with just about everything. So obviously 1. I don't run Valor. I'm going to tell you that from right now. Not because it's not good. Valor controls this format. It's just that I recently lost some shit. So, and Valors were part of it. So I don't have any more Valors. And until I get more Valors, that's why I have skill drain here though also. So I'd rather have the skill drains than dead Valors in hand. So, but instead, I check in 2 Maxis. I feel like every deck special summons, whether anything, even Inzectors. Inzectors, they're FTK and has so many special summons. It's not even funny. It's like you won't get as much as Windows, but you get like a +4, which is a lot. So and even in Dynarabbit, that +2. Like there are times where I have Maxi in hand. My opponent goes first. He's running Dynarabbit. He goes Rabbit. I just go. He goes activated effect. I go Chain Maxi. He's gonna be forced to summon the 2 Cabazools, 2 Sabersaurs, whatever. So I get that +1, and then I get from the Ixie summon another +1. So you're starting off with, in a way, at the end of it, you're getting a +2 because you're drawing for your turn. You're starting your hand with 7 cards, which is extremely good in this format. You need consistency of hand in this format. That's just how a lot of decks have to be run. So 2 Maxis. I also made 2 Cyber Dragons. Obvious, it's light. Level 5 doesn't really matter, but it's light, and it's 2100, 600 defense, so it's a really good card. Also, when versing against windups, this is extremely versatile. It's just amazing. A lot of the times by the end of their turn, they'll have a Zen Mighty. There are times after the loop, I've drawn into Cyber Dragon, and they have a Zen Main and a Zen Mighty on the field, and I draw on Cyber Dragon, go special summon Cyber Dragon, contact with all of them, and then just bring out my big ass Chimeritic. Guarantee my Chimeritic's coming out is 2000, which beats over everything wind up except for the Adrius for the rank 5s. And it's just crazy. And then there are times even if it's 2, it's 3000. So you have a 3000 attacker on the field. Then nothing is getting over that except for BLS unless you're gonna destroy it. And even if you destroy it, it's you by then you'll have your outs. So I like that. I like maining 2 Cyber Dragon. I feel like it's nice. So, 2 Cyber Dragon. This is a very crazy part. This is still being tested, but I'm running 3 Noble Knight Artorigus. It's new level 4 warrior from Galactic Overlord. It has, it's 1800 attack, 1800 defense, level 4 warrior, and the slight. So it fits with the honest plays. And then on top of that, if I have him, like a dead Stratos, I can just go overlay into Blade Armor Master, and then Blade Armor Master strikes from there. So, but this is still being tested, and also it's 1800 defense. Cabazools does not beat over this. You do not get the Cabazools thing. Next turn you just go attack or just overlay or do whatever you do. And Cabazools doesn't beat over this. Gueva doesn't beat over this. Only that beats over this is Saber Source and all of Exceeds. But, some people, even Dynamite draws bad hands. So it's all the monsters. Only 14 monsters. It's all monsters. I really feel like I could fit. For the spells, the searchables, you have your Rhoda. Yeah, I run 3 Ecols. I know I only run 6 heroes, but even if I've used up all my heroes and I draw into Eco, I can still use this to discard for Super Poly. I can still do anything with that. Like, it's just, it's just one of those cards. I can use it as bluff. Because I bluffed the Eco for like 5 turns one game, and he was literally afraid that it was a Mirror Force, so he was not attacking until he drew. He's like, where the fuck is that MST? And I'm like, wow, you're really waiting for that. So then after that, 3 Miracle Fusions. This is kind of a modernized version of the Miracle Fusions. 3 Miracles. After that, it's 2 Super Poly, just pretty standard. And my Tekken is Future Fusion. You barely ever see Future Fusion in basic heroes. You'll see it in more like Ab-Zero. But the reason, I can have so many combos. If I have, a Hero Blast in hand, or Reborn, whatever, Miracle Fusion, I go Future Fusion, like Noble Knight Artorigus, and Stratos, Captain Gold, not really Stratos, never Stratos, but Captain Gold, or Alias, and then send it to my grave, then Miracle Fusion to get the Shiny out, and I'll have a Shiny waiting on top of that. So that's why I like Future Fusion in there. It's nice. I've actually won a game with Future Fusion because they picked the Future Fusion to MST over my Skill Drain, and then that won me the game. After that, like I said, it's Little City. I'm running 2 Skyscrapers. I'm only running 2. I feel like 3 is a bit much. Plus, it's already a 41 card deck. I had to add a card to make it 41, and I didn't like it. I wanted it to be 40 cards. But 2 Skyscraper, you can just activate it. My opponents negated my Skyscraper once, and then it was funny because I had a Captain Gold in my hand, so I just Captain Gold for another Skyscraper. And then he actually negated it because I had the Alias. I don't know, he was a retard, but you never negate the Skyscraper. You always negate the Alias, summoning, the monsters. So, whatever, 2 Skyscrapers searchable through Captain Gold. Also, if you draw it, it's good. For Captain Gold, Skyscraper has to be on the field for him to remain on the field, or else you have to destroy him. That's for Skill Dream, takes him to part 2. And then, with Skyscraper, all your heroes beat over every single monster your opponent will ever bring out. Ever. Except for 5-headed. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that, but 5-headed, it's just 5-headed. 5-headed Dragon's boss. Anyway, so, let's check how many minutes. So, 2 Skyscraper, let me just hurry up with the deck. After that, it's Staples, Book of Moon, Reborn, Dark Hole, 3 MST. I still feel like that's so necessary, and Heavy. I still run Heavy. I will always run Heavy in every single deck I play. I played Heavy in TG Stun. That just proves it. Traps, Starlight Road. Yes, I still run the Starlight Road. There are times where I've even Starlight Roaded my own Heavy. Funny. The second Star was on the field. Starlight Road. Vanity's Emptiness. This is my little mini oppression. I feel like this has to be. This is amazing. Like the plays with Rabbit. Like they can just go. They go summon Rabbit. They go activate effect. They go chain Vanity's Emptiness. It's not hitting your grave. So then it stays banished, and you get They don't get the 2 monsters, which is really cool. After that, it's 2 Hero Blasts, pretty standard. 2 Skill Drains and 2 Warning. That's pretty much it. After that, I have the extra deck. I'm telling you from now, I'm missing like 3 cards from here. I'll tell you them in a minute. I'll tell you as I go. It's Shadow Utopia, Utopia Ray. So I have Utopia. So it's Utopia and then Utopia Ray. I'm just missing it. So yeah. 2 Blade Armor Masters, pretty standard. And then what's missing here is Maestro, the Jin, my Captain, Maestro. You know the rank 4 Maestro dude. Him, yeah, him extra deck. Or a Pearl. I think a Pearl would be better. You pick. Probably switch to Pearl though. Stardust Dragon, as weird as it is, I do not have a Stardust Dragon. I'm very upset about that. So I have to pick one up. After that, 1 Chimera Tech. I'm maining Cyber Dragon, so you kind of have to do that. I only have 1 Nova Master, but you're supposed to have 2 Nova Masters. But so 2 is necessary, and I'll tell you what to take out after. I'll say it in a second. For the second Nova Master. But for now, I only have 1. Great Tornado, standard, you know, blah blah blah. I have 2 Gaias, so because I don't have my second Nova Master. If you have a second Nova Master, you take out Gaia. Only run 1 Gaia. So what I do is I super poly my opponent's rescue rabbits. It's kind of funny, sad but funny. 2 Ab-Zeros. I know I have no water targets. I super poly mainly with Capsules, the Sharks, Zen Mighties, shit like that. Then 3 Shinings. Obviously, Shining is. I love Shining. You kind of have to run 3 Shining almost any hero variant because you just bring. He's so versatile. He's so easy to bring out. After is my side deck. I love my side deck. I feel like my side deck's like cute. It faces like little decks and it like it's weird. It like I don't know. It's hard to explain, but whatever. Gores, Heretics, Insectors, blah blah blah. I actually side mainly against Insectors. I'm not Insectors. Heretics. I feel like in even my Heretic build, I mean Gores just for the Mirror Mask because you can't. There's nothing to stop that. Only really Gores and Trag can stop that, or like Battle Vader, stupid shit like that. But mainly Gores. So 1 Gores, 2 Electric Virus, standard, Dino Rabbit, Chaos Dragons, Heretics, blah blah blah. 2 Snowman Eater, mainly. Snowman Eater actually you can put in almost anything, but mainly it goes for Dino Rabbit. 2 Smashing Ground, it's anything, mainly Dino Rabbit. 2 Bottomless, Dino Rabbit, Bottomless is everything, honestly. 2 Shadow Imprisonment, Dark Worlds, Insectors, and 2 Macrocosmos, Insectors, Dark Worlds. Heretics, not really. And then my techs, Compulse, and my other tech, I Tekken a Royal Decree because against some decks, like against Dino Rabbit, I'm gonna side in the Electric Virus, the Snowman, Smashing. I'm gonna take out my traps. So I'm gonna put like 1 Bottomless or whatever, and then I just have that Decree because they side in Bottomless, they side in Deep Prison against me. Because heroes, that's what you side in against. You side in Deep Prison and the other thing, Bottomless. So Decree actually helps. So I don't know. It's my wacky little build. Alright, so I'm gonna end this video. This video took way too long. I'm probably gonna see if this goes through. But for now, peace.